See how that says cheers? Well, soon my cup will say sexy. Happy Monday. Well, I hope it's happy for you. I'm gonna say happy Monday, especially on the bloodbath that is happening. We still probably have about 25, 30 more minutes in the market. I don't foresee it turning around at all. But if you've seen any of my last videos, we shouldn't be too surprised on this. There's been a lot of signs out there that have shown us, that have, I'm sorry, she loves to be part of the show. We shouldn't be too surprised out there because there has been no resolution overseas. And actually, it seems like things are turning not so much for the better. According to Market Rebellion, Taiwan says that 13 Chinese aircraft have entered the air defense zone today. And that was about 6 hours ago. So one of my biggest fears of what was happening over in Ukraine is that it might open the door to China trying to get to Taiwan. To me, this is no bueno because we all know how important Taiwan is in the semiconductor space. And if you don't know, you can check out my video. I will put it in the link that goes into a little bit deeper dive on semiconductors and how much of the market Taiwan actually owns in that space. Like I said, today has been a brutal day for most people's portfolios. I would take the time and go through all the sectors, but honestly, they're all red, so I'm not gonna waste your time there. The only actually thing that has been green today is in the big retail space. Go figure. That seems to be the biggest safety net for a lot of people's portfolios right now. If we were on a risk off market last week or the past few weeks, then all the lights are out. Not even the exit sign is on in the building right now regarding risk because it's all off. So I think for now, what I'm trying to do with my portfolio is just kind of come to an agreement. I'm getting to the acceptance part of where the portfolio is, and I just know that as I've been doing, I'll just keep adding to the positions that I have the highest conviction on because nothing's really changing there as a long-term investor. So that's just kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of how I'm handling days like today. Definitely going to just continue. I'm on my lunch break right now. I'm going to go back to work, go to the gym, but I'm definitely not going to overthink all the red in the market. And my only suggestion to anyone who's a long-term investor, if this isn't going to matter in 5 to 10 years from now, then just kind of keep your eyes on the prize, block out all the noise, keep it moving. To kind of keep it a little bit lighter, because I know today has just been, today has been a doozy in regard to most people's portfolios. If you're feeling down about yourself, just keep this in mind. I don't know if any of you guys are sports fans out there, but Tom Brady just got out of retirement, right? I think he was only in retirement for like 2 months. So he's probably hanging out with the wife and kids and was like, it's time to go back. So anyway, he decides I'm going back to work, right? Cool. Everyone's all excited. Woo. What a lot of people aren't talking about is that there was someone out there that had just purchased his last touchdown ball. And they bought that bad boy for $500,000. Well, guess what? He's back in the league, so that is no longer his last touchdown ball. So a lot of that intrinsic value is all depleted. And to make matters worse, that ball was bought a day before Tom Brady announced his return. So if you think your stocks are low, you think your portfolio is low, just know some dude out there just bought a ball for $500,000 that just lost all of its value. I mean, maybe it has an asterisk, maybe it'll have an asterisk mark as first last touchdown ball of his career, but other than that, just know we're all in this together. Like I told you before, we're just about done getting all the information regarding the videos on Desktop Meadow and Alpp. But until then, especially on a red day and just trying to keep it light, I want to let you guys know that, you see how that says cheers? Well, soon my cup will say sexy. I actually was able to get one of the mugs from the Tesla shop and I bought it with Dogecoin. And I just wanted to buy it to see how it worked. One, I want to see if it worked. Two, I want to see how it worked. And because personally, I've never bought anything directly using crypto, let alone Dogecoin. I would think if there was any type of transaction that would be done by me first would be with regard to either utilizing Ethereum like in the NFT space or with Bitcoin straight up. But I will have to say this, buying the mug with Dogecoin on Tesla really just kind of proved, one, how easy it is. It was actually quite simple. You just go to the website, you pick what you want, you say I want to buy with Doge, they give you a QR code or a link that you can just literally copy, put it into your wallet, and boom, you just copy. I think the link stays active for about 30 minutes. I put it into my wallet with my Dogecoin, and I don't even think there's a transaction fee. And on top of that, shipping was free. So it came out to be like 200 Doge, and whatever Doge is right now, you guys know how much that is. But But either way, just letting you guys know, it is real and it actually definitely works. So when I get my mug, I'm going to be quite thrilled because I didn't foresee it working. I thought it was this whole time, I thought it was just like a joke, but to see it actually work and be utilized in real time, I think that's pretty cool. We may just really just be knocking on the door of how crypto can really work in our economy, because you're basically just using your wallet as a debit card. You just, boom, right there. But okay, so in regard to Monday, I hope all you guys keep your head up, especially in a red Monday, as brutal as it was today. If today is indicative of what is to come, be prepared, be more than mentally prepared, especially with how your portfolio may turn out. You know, a few weeks ago when we started this whole thing, I kind of told you that I envisioned the pain to last for about 8 weeks with regard to Ukraine, especially as more and more stuff comes in. And looked at today, we learned about the China aircrafts over Taiwan, and we also heard that China has shut down a large part of their population due to another vid scare. So, you know, there's a lot of fear out there. Just try to be as positive as possible, and that's kind of why I just want to bring you guys the Dogecoin thing to keep it light, because today sucks, you know, and you just want to be honest. But just because you have a few bad days in the market doesn't mean that it's all just going to go downhill. And even on like red days like today, there was some kind of good news, especially from like the competitor space in the drone area. I would say the top 3 drone companies that I follow are UAVS, Rcat, and Alpp. Now, if you come to this page, you know I'm a huge Alpp fan. I don't need to really go down that road again. But if any of you guys are wondering just how fast something can change, look what happened with Rcat today. They got a $1.5 million contract, and it pushed the stock price to go up 46%, and their market cap went up $35 million with one contract. Now, we know what's in the pipeline for Alpp. We know what Kent and the team envisions for the future. We know where we're at with regard to our relationships with the US government, especially the Air Force. Always kind of monitor how your competition's doing, because if they can move like that, who's to say that we can't? Now, again, share structures may be different, so there might be a little bit more digging to go there. But in general, just to see a drone company move that fast, I think it's positive for everybody in the drone space in general. So keep your head up today. Today was a brutal day in the market, but there will be another day, and we will be back. And like always, I'll see you mañana.